You know, if one vehicle can be said to have revived the fortunes of Cadillac, it'd have to be the Escalade. And this beauty is the all-new 2007 version. The Escalade is big and brash and certainly no shrinking violet in the SUV world. The all-new version is very attractive for a big rig and embodies a styling philosophy that has been much admired around the auto industry. Unlike so many rivals, Cadillac's opted for lots of sharp creases rather than rounded lines. For many observers, it's a love it or hate it design approach, but put me down as an admirer of Cadillac's new look. Say what you like, you won't mistake an Escalade for a big Lincoln, Mercedes or Range Rover, and I'm sure that's exactly the way the designers planned it. Right up there with the posh European nameplates in just about every respect, the Escalade has gained a big following among premium SUV buyers and has stood up well to offshore competition. Many say that this vehicle saved Cadillac at a time when it was restructuring its entire range of sedans. It's got a great interior, warm and inviting is the way Cadillac pitches it, and I'd agree. Somewhere under the skin is the soul of a GM pickup truck, but you'd never know it. You get all the refinement possible, but when it comes to durability, this is an exceptionally rugged vehicle. For many buyers, it's reassuring to know that the slick and opulent exterior conceals one of the toughest trucks it's possible to build. Escalade power comes from a 6.2-litre V8 of all-aluminum construction. Bigger than last year's 6-litre, it now puts out 403 horsepower, rather than 345. Even so, fuel economy is said to be better than that of the old model, giving a glimpse into how much automakers are achieving in this area these days. Various engineering upgrades help the situation, including variable valve timing. All-wheel drive is standard, as is a 6-speed automatic transmission, which also has a towing mode. The powertrain is very refined indeed, and this rig could be one of the ultimate long-distance cruisers. This Cadillac is beautifully finished inside. I cannot fault the way everything fits in this vehicle. And quite often, I'm afraid to say, there's a lot of domestic products I can really find problems with. But this is really flawless. It's very well done indeed. It's also a very pleasant design. I like the way the dash top has this nice curve to it. Everything's really easy to read. As with any upscale SUV, we've got all kinds of wonderful gadgets in here, most of them pretty useful. It also smells great. There's so much leather in here. There must have been a whole herd of cows sacrificed to make this thing. But it sure gives the vehicle a great ambience. There are two versions of the Escalade, both with 3 rows of seats. An ESV model is longer and thus has more passenger and cargo room. The Escalade I tested is available with a rear DVD system. 8-inch fold-down screens are a feature of these DVD units, and when the vehicle is parked, you can play DVDs on the navigation screen up front. Safety equipment that's new for the 2007 Escalade includes curtain airbags and rollover protection for all outboard occupants. The Escalade has a rear backup camera system, which is common enough these days in this class, and it works very well. It's a great aid to safe parking. Just watch this. As soon as we go into reverse, the camera comes on, a little tiny camera located over the license plate, and safely tells us when we're getting too close to the vehicle behind. With its extra power, this new Cadillac becomes almost sporty until you realize how big it is. Lots of people with large families, boats or RVs to tow and cargo to haul will love this big rig, though it doesn't come cheap as one might expect. Although the base price is less than $80,000 Canadian, fair enough in this class, a well-optioned Escalade could certainly nudge the $100,000 mark. The big achievement here is that Cadillac is right up at the top of the class with regard to luxury and refinement, but no rival likely has the same level of truck-like ruggedness. For many buyers with the money to spend, there couldn't be a better recommendation. Personally, I'm no fan of big luxury SUVs, but I'd have to say that the Escalade is as good or better than anything in its class. Range Rover, Mercedes-Benz, you name it. For Driver's Seat, I'm Tony Whitney.